Hey everybody, this is Edwin Burgos from RCC Entertainment coming back with you with a new video. Today guys, I want to talk about Marvel's What If, a Scarlet Witch and a Spider-Man story, written by Sean McGuire. Now, I was super intrigued by this book, this prose novel. It was fantastic, it was great. I was a little nervous because I don't really read a lot of prose novels like that. I do like prose novels and I do read some minor, like small stories. But I'm the type of person that I get very intimidated when there is a huge book, like 600, 700 pages. I don't know, it's just something about that really gets me a little nervous, and I tend to not read books that are that long. Unless they're audiobooks, but besides that, I have to pick it up because it's Marvel, it's a what-if story, and it just intrigued me with the Scarlet Witch and Spider-Man story. And I actually did finish this book completely. It was a page-turner for me. She was amazing. They were amazing, and they write fantastically well. It's just like the whole aspect of the story really intrigued me. Having Peter Parker have an adopted sister in Wanda Maximoff was just fantastic. Seeing the dynamic, seeing the relationship that grows. Having Wanda to depend heavily on Peter, primarily most of her adult teenage life, but also trying to be independent on her own right. It's just the complexities and just the overall storytelling that Sean writes in this novel. It was just fantastic. Like the overview, the story, it's just fantastic. I just love it. But let's just break it down a little bit. So Peter Parker basically has an adopted sister, Wanda Maximoff. Now, it starts off with the death of, spoiler alert, from here on out, spoiler alert, just throwing that out there. If you have not read the book, please do so. Great freaking book, okay? Spoiler alert. Okay, here I go. If you haven't read the book, end the video now. If you read the book, then definitely continue supporting the channel and supporting this video. But fantastically, I have to say that it starts off with the death of Captain America. Eventually, people figure out, Captain America was killed, and everyone's blaming Wanda because Wanda's in the room, and they believe that she's the one, and she's trying to she tries to leave the situation. She flees, and she flees to Doctor Strange, who is apparently her master, who is teaching her how to harness her abilities and her powers over time. Now, of course, Wanda couldn't be the one that killed, Captain America. I hope not, right? So it takes back. Now we start looking at America Chavez, who's basically in the Watcher of this universe. And she's watching this situation, and now she's going to explain the full story. I don't want to explain the full story because that'll be a huge video. I tend to be super elaborate, and I take my time and try to break things down. So this video is it will be too long for that. But the overall theme of this story was basically Wanda and Peter, Richard Parker and May Parker, Peter's mom, his mother, basically find two babies. One was, of course, Pietro, and then the other one was Wanda. Of course, one was taken by Dr. Doom, and then the other one was taken by the Parkers. Now, the Parkers raised Wanda to be as great as she can be, along with Peter, and Peter now is born with a sister. The only problem is, of course, Richard and May Parker die, and now it's all about having pretty much just Uncle Ben May take over the custody duties of these young children, who now have to grow up and like learn the ways, and they're also suffering from their loss, and they just need each other. Peter needs Wanda, and Wanda needs Peter, and it's just like a beautiful brotherly, sisterly kind of like story that is really nice and really amazing. There's not as crazy much action in this story. There is action, but it's like, not a crazy amount. I mean, they're very descriptive, though, when they do the action scenes. Sean does a great job at that, and I love it for what it was. I mean, it's a great book, and I highly suggest everyone reads it. You will definitely love it. But at the end, we find out who actually killed Captain America. And there's a couple of like amazing scenes in the book, which like, not only all the Doctor Strange scenes, having Doctor Strange come visit for Thanksgiving, along with having Wanda and Doctor Strange being at Thanksgiving with May, and then having basically like just overall like the team ups, like with Wanda teaming up and going on Control, learning how to use her powers, Spider-Man trying to hide his abilities from her sister, but then she finds out anyway. So it's really amazing how that all plays out. But like I said, this book was crazy. It's just a great book. I couldn't stop reading it. Like I just kept on reading it until I was done. Most books I'll be like, I don't know, it's too much, the book length is too long, and it's not catching me. That's the thing. A book has to catch me in order for me to keep on reading it. If it catches me and it gets me intrigued, and the story's amazing, and the story's like really in a point where it's just like it keeps taking me to the next level, then I'm actually gonna keep reading it. So yeah, it's just overall like I love the whole aspects of these two individuals teaming up and actually living together. But we find out who killed Captain America, which was Pietro, and Pietro wants Wanda to be go back with him all the way back to Latveria. But Wanda's like, I don't know you like that. I mean, I've been trying to get to know you, but you always forcefully trying to like ask me to go back with you. I don't know. My family's here. My life is here in the United States, and I want to stay with the Parkers. The Parkers are my family. So that outrates him, and that's what makes him try to do this plot of killing Captain America. So then Wanda doesn't have a family to go back to besides Peter and May, of course. And she was gonna end up staying regardless. But she also probably thought, hey, now that I have a space, I could probably go with Pietro, hide down there in Latveria, and then from there, until we find the culprit, I can go in hiding. But she didn't know it was really Pietro until Pietro spilled the beans himself. So it's one of those things, like, once I found that out at the end of the book, I was like, wow. I mean, kind of figured it could have been Pietro, because I know you're not going to have Wanda Maximoff story without Pietro, you know what I mean? So, without Quicksilver. So it's really intriguing, though. Like, the whole story was great. I loved it, having to see Wanda grow in the book, like from being little to like being in junior high, and then to being a late teenager into college. It was just great character breakdown, great character development. It's just fantastic, guys. Definitely go pull out and get the book. I'm sorry, I'm mumbling a lot. I'm just, looking at the time right now because I'm also in my lunch break, and I'm trying to like do this while figuring things out. But anyway, guys, I also want to let you know that I'm also reading this one right now. Lisa Jewell's Breaking the Dark, a Jessica Jones novel. This one I am going to start reading. I heard it's a great book as well. I'm not sure if it's going to be a page turner like what Sean did with What If, but I'm very interested. What do you guys think about Lisa Jewell's Breaking the Dark? Have you guys read it? And if you did, what did you like about the story? And what do you liked about the book? So definitely put in the comments, what do you like about the book? And if you guys did read What If, what do you guys like about the book What If by Scarlet Witch and Spider-Man story. Definitely put it down in the description down below. But anyway, guys, thank you for sticking tuned to this little review of What If. It was a pleasure as always, guys. Like I said, please, guys, like, share, subscribe for more future content, guys. Thank you so much, and have a great day.